when she gets home. Everyone will know this is what she chose. It's her Alberta road.
That's Brandy Vesna, a Métis singer-songwriter from Winnipeg. Alberta Rose, the song she's performing there, and probably one she'll be performing in Winnipeg today and on into tonight at a very special concert for National Indigenous Peoples Day. She's one of 20 artists performing, all genres of music represented. Here's a little bit more.
Go deep under the surface, accidents happen, there's a purpose. Uh-oh, it brought her whole family together. Their love will last.
We've been highlighting some of the artists, so we wanted to introduce you to the person who's pulled this all together. Shaneen Robinson-Desjarlais is with me this morning. She runs the Indigenous Music Department at Manitoba Music. Shaneen, welcome. The big day's here.
Good morning, Heather. Yes, the big day is here. We've worked so hard for this day.
Well, tell me all about it. This is a day-long festival, Shaneen. Tell me all about it.
Yes, it starts right away in a few hours here at noon, top of the noon hour, and right up until 10 p.m. tonight. We have 20 acts performing today. So that includes solo acts and duos and bands, and DJs. I'm really excited about it.
Not just 20, but as you said, all different genres of music. I mean, we just heard a little bit of country there, but there is punk, there is opera. Is that right? There's opera on stage too, Shaneen?
That's right. Rhonda Head is an amazing Indigenous artist from here in northern Manitoba, actually from the Opaskwayak Cree Nation. She drove down to Winnipeg, and she is an international award-winning opera singer. She's one of the only Cree mezzo-soprano opera singers in the world. So we have her. We have the Bloodshots, which is like an alternative rock punk band. We have Low Budget Rockstar coming from northern Manitoba. They're a punk band. We have Stun, who is a hip-hop rap artist, and we have just so many amazing different sounds and genres and styles of music. I'm really excited about it. Country music, of course, like we heard, and some folk music. We have all sorts of amazing artists that will be
It's incredible.
hitting the stage today.
You're going to be wanting to be there for all 10 hours so you don't miss any of this, because the whole range represented. You know, I was thinking too, this will be a big gathering for people. This is sort of one of the first opportunities since pre-pandemic to get together for National Indigenous Peoples Day, and people are really excited about that opportunity to be together. But for artists to play some of the music they must have been working on in isolation for these many years.
Absolutely. You know, it's been a couple of years now. The last couple of years we've done virtual events online. So, you know, just in the past few weeks, we've seen that people are out more, where things are opening up. People are performing live. So this is the first major concert that I'm going to be attending since things started to open up. And I know that a lot of these Indigenous artists have been working at writing, recording new music. So, you know, the pandemic did give an opportunity for people to be doing things at home. And I'm really excited to hear some of the new music that will be on the stage today. And, you know, just the inspiration that has come from a difficult time. We've seen that artists have used these as tools to create really new, amazing art. And I'm really excited.
You know, what we've been talking about through this day on our program is how National Indigenous Peoples Day is in part a day to learn. So I'd like you to teach me, and also everyone watching our conversation, about, well, a little bit in Cree language, Swampy Cree dialect. The name of this concert that you've organized, if we translate it into English, it's First Day of Summer. But how should we be properly saying it? Let's have a learning opportunity here, Shaneen.
Yeah, so it is the first day of summer. Swampy Cree dialect, which is my father's side dialect from northern Manitoba, Cross Lake, Pimitsikamak Cree Nation. Nistumee Neepinee Keesikow. That means the first day of summer, which is today.
Nistumee Neepinee Keesikow.
Nistumee Neepinee Keesikow.
Excellent. First day of summer.
Right.
That's the name of the celebration. Where you're holding this, right in central Winnipeg, Old Market Square. Why is that location significant?
It is significant because it's the heart of Winnipeg. You know, as Indigenous people, a lot of times over the years, we are just getting, stronger with our music, with all the different industries. And I just think it's really significant because we are taking up space in a place that is not traditionally ours, right? So we're taking up space in the Exchange District where we have businesses, we have a lot of non-Indigenous businesses, a lot of non-Indigenous folks that work in that neighborhood. And I think that it's just really important to bridge those gaps, to start showcasing the talent that we have in the Indigenous music community. And that neighborhood, we see a lot of poverty, we see a lot of addictions, we see a lot of the long stemming history of residential schools with our homelessness of our Indigenous people. And I think that, that's not what we always want to see as the struggle. And our brothers and sisters on the street have stories. And I think that, by showcasing our musical talent and the survival of our Indigenous people through things like the arts will show non-Indigenous Winnipeggers that who we are as well, and to be able to see the good side of things and to maybe think about the realities and the histories of why we see some of the dysfunction we do on the streets of Winnipeg.
I just think that's such an important point. There's a lot of reflection today, and there will be on darkness, dark issues, missing and murdered women and Indigenous women and girls, for example, the legacy of residential schools. We're talking about that a lot this morning. But at the same time, there's real celebration to be had today.
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, people need to understand that, yes, there's struggles. I was a journalist for many years. A lot of times we only see those stories of struggle through our media, but we have to remember that there is a really amazing and just talented group of hundreds of Indigenous musicians across this country. Winnipeg is the hub of that music scene, and we have the talent to show. We need to start bringing our non-Indigenous allies and friends from across the country to see this kind of talent and where this music comes from and the survival of our people through things like music. And I'm just really, really excited to showcase that today. I invite all of our non-Indigenous friends and family to come. It's a family-friendly event. Everybody is welcome. I want our elders and our children to see and be proud of the talent that's coming out of our community. And I'm just really, really thankful to Factor Canada for supporting this and allowing us to take up space in a good way and supporting that. The mayor is coming today to say a few words. Obviously, he's Métis. We know that he's Indigenous. And yesterday, the Premier's office reached out and wants to be a part of today's event as well. So I'm just thinking that people are seeing how great our performers are, our artists, and the talent that they have, and want to learn more and see more.
What are the opportunities like for Indigenous artists right now?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I've worked in the music industry, throughout my career as a journalist and broadcaster, but I've always had a role in the music industry. And to be honest, just like any other system in our country, we have, the justice system, the healthcare system, the child welfare system, things like that. We have those realities that are colonial industries we must navigate as Indigenous people. And the music business is no different. We are not getting the same opportunities as a lot of mainstream artists. We have to fight harder and work harder to get those awards and that recognition, and to even be played on mainstream radio. So I'm really proud of the amazing Indigenous artists that are taking up space, that are not taking no for an answer. Like people like Desiree Dorian and Donna Merrow and major names, Rhonda Head, like singing opera in spaces that, like Carnegie Hall, places that were not normally seen. And we are making our voices heard in a good way and taking up space in those kind of colonial music industries. And I'm really excited about it. And there's way more to come through Indigenous music. I just know it.
Well, you're beginning to showcase that and hopefully create some of those new opportunities you envisage. Let me ask you overall, just enjoyed this so much talking about your specific event, but broaden it out for me if you would, Shaneen. What does National Indigenous Peoples Day, what does it mean to you? Why is it important to you?
As a mother, as an auntie, as a storyteller, as a person that, dedicates my life to helping other Indigenous people be successful in their careers, I just feel that National Indigenous Peoples Day is an opportunity for our non-Indigenous friends and allies to see the talent that we have, but also to see the survival, and also for us as Indigenous people to be proud. Today, this event and events across the country are bringing in elders, our cookums, our mushums, our children. My children will be there today, babies will be there today to show that we have such a beautiful, rich amount of talent and evolution with that talent. It's not just, you know, powwow singing, and it's not just the traditional things that people think that we are. We have really solid talent that has evolved with the culture. And I just think that this day is so important, and to recognize the survival of our people and the beauty of our people, and, you know, to stand proud, and for our women to continue to be recognized with major industries, and for our talent to be recognized in the mainstream. And I'm really excited, and I'm so thankful to have the job that I do, where I can do the work like this to help showcase talent that might otherwise not be seen by the mainstream.
Well, you know what? I'm thankful to have the job that I have, so I can talk to people like you and learn about what is happening in your part of the country, and to learn Nistumee Neepinee Keesikow, first day of summer, the big concert you have organized. Congratulations on all the work, and best of luck today. Sounds like a fantastic time in Winnipeg.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy National Indigenous Peoples Day, and thank you, Agasani.
Thank you. Shaneen Robinson-Desjarlais from Winnipeg this morning.